All right, cut!
As a director, my job is to keep things moving forward in a movie. And sometimes one of your actors gets shot. And, well, if he was a true professional, I think he could have toughed through that take. A couple months ago, we heard about a film festival coming to our city, and we thought this would be a good opportunity for us to try and really make something to prove ourselves as filmmakers. We haven't really made anything together since high school, but we've all graduated from college now, all back in town, so we thought we'd give it a shot. First off, I want to say thank you, guys, for being here tonight. I'm really, really excited to be making this film with you. I don't know what we're going to make yet, but I'm sure it's going to be just amazing. I also asked Chris here to film some behind-the-scenes features for us, so just kind of ignore him, pretend like he's not even here.
I've never done anything like this before, but when Colin found out that I have a camera, he asked me if I would help, and I said sure, because I just got out of jail and nobody's going to hire me.
We're going to do a little bit of a brainstorming session now, so any ideas that you have, no matter how ridiculous they are, I'm going to write them up here on this board. So who wants to start us off? Henry.
So this is my first project since I graduated from school, and I'm really excited to share some of these awesome ideas that I've got with the guys.
Well, I've always kind of wanted to do a piece about, the journey of life, but through the eyes of a cantaloupe.
I have tons of respect for Henry, but ever since he got back from film school, he's been just a little bit artsy.
We'd pick up, like, in its preteen years, the awkward phases, learning its own body. It'd all be in black and white. The soundtrack would be entirely made from fruit-based instruments. I just think there's a lot of potential there.
Kalen.
Yeah.
Do you have any ideas, please?
Yeah, actually, I've been working on a horror flick, doing something about a serial killer. I still need to flesh it out, but I think it could be really low budget and actually pretty cool.
That is actually an idea.
It's really important to me that we finish this film, not just because it's a really good opportunity for us, but because we've never actually finished a film before.
It took about an hour to get through everyone's ideas, mostly just because Gus kept throwing out one-word suggestions.
I haven't really seen movies. One time I thought I was watching a movie. It turns out it was definitely just a mirror.
All right, looks like we are going with Kalen's horror idea. So, Kalen, if you want to get started on the script this week.
It'll be done.
And Henry, talk to him about getting a shot list put together. And I think we'll be good to get started.
What about props? Have you been here the whole time?
Nobody really notices me. I'm okay with that. It works out for me.
Yeah, we'll probably need a couple props, but we'll have them get back with you once the script is actually finished. We have about 3 months to get this done, guys, so really need to buckle down and get started as soon as possible. So who is going to be free this weekend?
That's the weekend of the solstice, and I'm dating a Wiccan, so my weekend is just going to be witch stuff all over.
It's my dad's 25th birthday.
I'm taking my pogs to church.
I completely understand where everyone was coming from. This is an unpaid project. It's not like I can just ask everybody to take 3 months off to work on it.
Right after the meeting, he sent out this email to everyone asking us to take 3 months off of work. Now, normally that's not the kind of thing I would do, but a certain image he attached that I didn't want getting out there kind of prompted me to say yes.
I got the same kind of email.
I don't own a computer.
It was overwhelming when they all made the pledge to take off 3 months from their full-time paid jobs to come work on a 3-month unpaid project.
It took me about 2 weeks to fully flesh out the script. Everyone worked super hard to do their part, and then we sent out the casting call.
We filled up all the roles pretty quickly, but we had a lot of trouble casting the serial killer role. Eventually, I got a phone call. Actually, several phone calls. It was just somebody breathing. I was like, you know what? This guy gets it. He's method.
So for this movie, we decided to do the entire thing in one long take, which means there's a lot of pressure on everyone to get everything right, because if you mess up, you have to start the whole thing over. Now, everyone was doing a great job. Just really good work all around the crew, except for Carrie. I mean, the guy was always in the wrong spot. He'd never listen when Colin told him where to go or what to do. He's just kind of creepy, really.
Cut! You're supposed to be on the other side of the building. Cut! Seriously? Again? At first we were having a lot of trouble with Carrie listening to directions, but after a few takes, he started to hit his mark, and then we started to get some really amazing stuff. Well, that was absolutely perfect. You guys are amazing. I think we're going to meet back one more night for this, so I'll go ahead and give you a call tomorrow. And by any chance, do you own a phone? Is that a no?
The next day, we got a call from the police department. Apparently, Carrie Garnett is actually Carrie Bloomstein, a.k.a. the Southside Strangler. He's wanted for murder. Strangling people. 12 of them. That we know of.
It was unfortunate to hear about Carrie's past circumstances. I think he was the perfect casting choice for the role, but everybody seemed pretty concerned about him coming back and murdering us on set. So I had to stop and ask the crew, are you willing to die for your art? And for me, the answer is yes. For everybody else, it was no.
Oh, good. You're here.
Yes. I live here.
Okay, that's true. We're going to go ahead and move forward on the action film. Do you think you could make some prop guns for us?
Couldn't we just use airsoft guns?
That's a good point. Go ahead and make some of those.
Okay.
I'm really excited. I came up with this. I just really wanted to have my cousin in on one of these, so here he is.
What's up? I've been studying hoopsie-do for about 2 weeks. In that time frame, I've done about 30 fight scenes.
What did he say he did again? What style?
Hoopsie-do.
I don't think that's real.
Despite some initial skepticism, Justin really did an amazing job, and after a while of going through the choreography, him and Kaylin really started to click and they found a good rhythm.
You know, in hoopsie-do, we have a saying. People like you. Oh, I bit my lip. I gotta go home. I think I'm bleeding. I gotta go, guys.
What?
Everyone was losing confidence at this point, with Gus's cousin dropping out of the project unexpectedly and us being unable to recast the position being so far into production. We decided to scrap it and move on to the next one, which no one was terribly happy about.
We took a look at our options, and Colin decided on a time travel film I'd come up with. I knew if I didn't do something, we would not get this project done, so I cast myself in the lead role.
So I think my next prop is actually going to make it, finally. Usually they don't end up on the screen because they get cut, or more often the case, we just never finish the movie. I did a lot of research on it, and I try to make it as realistic as possible. They should like it. Hopefully it'll be the first prop that actually makes it into a movie.
Everything makes sense. Everything makes sense.
What is that?
It's a time machine.
How do you know it works?
That's why we're here.
That's it.
All right. Well, yeah, we'll change angles here. You know, Ben did a really, really nice job of this.
Right?
Yeah.
This glove is a little silly, though. I will have to say.
Just a little bit.
I think
but
this is a pocket dictionary
I
or
think
something.
so.
I didn't really expect that. Should we call his mom?
I know it's not really appropriate, but I just kind of want to say, guys, if we'd just gone with my idea, Galen would still be with us.
Ben went missing shortly afterwards. Apparently there were reports of black vans showing up outside of his house, and we can't find him or the prop that we use. So on to the next one, I guess.
It's based off of the series I've been watching on it's this thing called and it's this show from Japan, but it wasn't very good and it got canceled like 2 episodes in. So yeah, I'm really excited. I think it's gonna go pretty well.
We shot it entirely in front of green screens, and with Ben gone, we had to do the artwork for the background ourselves. But you know what? I think they turned out pretty good. You know, not bad. They had a certain charm about them. Yeah.
Spaceman Virginia, where did you hide my space crystals?
I hid them in the space cave that we can't afford to show. Is this the dialogue? This isn't test dialogue?
No.
I feel... I mean, we don't have the budget for like half the things
Well,
written.
that's okay. I mean, you resolve it all. I mean, you see, because, yeah.
Right, no.
You don't ever
Sure.
I mean,
What the... Dude, what the hell happened?
Doesn't matter. This is the space one?
Yeah, this is Gus's space one.
Space one.
Yeah.
Okay. What time is it?
About 3.
3? Okay, yeah, I wouldn't... This one's not gonna work out. I wouldn't be here in like 10 minutes.
What? What do you mean?
Really? Cap, I spent all night working on this. I just think we really stood a shot with this one. I mean, yeah, there was a gas leak or whatever, but... You know, I'm done. I'm out of here. I'm... Done. Done.
We decided to try and do a Western, but things didn't quite go right. Hey man, you ready?
No. No.
Why not? I'm like done.
Nope.
Makeup's done, man.
Nope. I think we gave up too early on the Western short we were doing.
I mean, somebody got shot, you know.
Sam got shot.
Let's talk about you for a minute. So where were you?
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, we were shooting the time travel short, and then you were gone.
Oh, I mean, you know, like I was around.
We can make like a documentary. Or
I'm
something
not
about
Colin.
it. Maybe
Colin,
we could.
Colin, we talked about this. We talked about this.
I understand. I just think that we've been spinning our wheels on these ideas for so long.
You know,
we need
no.
fresh take.
How do I get this?
Gosh, it happened again. We decided to change gears a little bit and try some short drama, which is not what we're used to, but I'm willing to give just about anything a shot at this point. You know, thank you for coming back. I really, really appreciate it.
Yeah, well, it's what Paul would have wanted.
Yeah, I know. Ma really appreciates it. To be honest, it's good having you home.
Yeah, well, we probably ought to see how she's doing anyway.
Gus? Oh, how's he doing, man?
I think he hit his head pretty hard. I think we might have to call an ambulance or something.
We don't have insurance. We can't afford that.
Did he sign a liability waiver?
No. No one did.
I want you to go back up there. I want you to print one off and forge your signature, okay?
Okay.
Otherwise, we're going to be royally
But
screwed.
what? Here he is. Here. Gus! Hey, man.
Gus, you okay?
But, hey,
Gus?
you're not allowed to handle that equipment.
No, hey, I think you should, I think you really need to
Gus?
Well, no one has seen Gus in weeks. And, you know, I'm really sad about it, but that's one less camera we have to cover my idea for the cantaloupe.
Yeah, we're struggling at this point, to say the least. Well, that just leaves one more idea.
Well, after all these failed attempts, the best idea ended up winning.
We didn't get in.
Back when movies started becoming more widespread, a lot of the more educated generation didn't consider them to be art. And I just can't help but feel like something similar is happening today. And that maybe years from now, this will become a classic.
So I'm pretty sure they completely forgot that I was even filming this project. This entire shoot has been a nightmare. I'm surprised that I'm still alive, honestly. Somebody got shot on camera. There was a serial killer running around. Somebody got picked up by the government. Somebody, I'm pretty sure he time traveled. And they stayed under budget somehow.
You know, we didn't get into the film festival, and that really sucked. But I think it's important to remember that at the end of the day, we ended up making something. We made a short film, and we got something to show. So there's always that, I guess. But I think to make a film, you need three things. You need a group of people that are willing to support each other and get creative, and you need camera, and you need a story. And despite everything that we came up against, people getting shot and transported through time, we made a film about a cantaloupe. So that's something.
You're a bug, and I'm a bug.
Oh, I know. Shirt's ripping. Gotta get it off. Ain't no way I'm gonna get this done by Monday.